MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell suffered an embarrassing defeat this past week in a lawsuit that he wasn't even a part of. So you might be wondering yourself, well, Farron, how can you say that Mike Lindell was defeated when he wasn't even a part of this lawsuit? I'll tell you why. You should have been paying attention to that recent August cyber symposium that he had. I know not many people watched it. Look, to be honest, I didn't watch it. I did see some clips of it, though. And right at the end, on the Sunday evening, as everything was wrapping up, Mike Lindell got giddy for a moment. When he was told, he had just received word, he did a big announcement at the event, right, to wrap it up, that a judge in Alabama has decided to take this case. It's going to throw out all the voting machines in Alabama, and that's the step one in getting it overturned. He really thought, and he told the audience, basically, we're going to win this thing in Alabama, and then all the dominoes are going to come falling down after that. It all hinged on Alabama because that judge agreed, I'll listen to the arguments. And one of Mike Lindell's lawyers was actually one of the people who filed the case over there. Not on behalf of Mike Lindell, but Lindell was linked to it. But this week, the Montgomery County Circuit Judge Greg Griffin, basically laughed the case out of court. He dismissed it because the state who was being sued, the state of Alabama was being sued to throw out all the voting machines, basically came into court and said, Judge, there's no evidence to back up a single thing they're claiming in their lawsuit. So can we just kind of get this dismissed on the merits? And they also pointed out, they're saying these voting machines were hacked, but we've got a surprise for them. Our voting machines aren't even capable of being connected to the internet. So in order for somebody to hack them, they would physically have to have the device and be there and perform the hack in real time in person. And the judge looked at this and said, you know what? You're right. Bye-bye. Case is over. Done. Dismissed. Get the F out of my courtroom here. Because, they had no evidence. They had claimed, of course, that these machines were hacked. Mike Lindell had personally said, not as part of the lawsuit, but separately, that 100,000 votes for Biden in the state of Alabama were actually fraudulent. And those votes were supposed to go to Donald Trump. Now, in case you're not familiar with what happened in the 2020 election, Donald Trump handily won the state of Alabama, just like every Republican before him for pretty much the last several decades. So where did these 100,000, who? Okay, you know what? Let's play along for a second. If you're going to commit voter fraud, if you're going to hack into voting machines and change the votes, wouldn't you do it to the extent where you would actually change the outcome? Okay, see, that's the part that Mike Lindell's little creepy followers out there don't seem to comprehend. If what Lindell had said was true, if what the lawsuit alleged were true, that would mean that some kind of Biden-loving Democrat hacked into the voting machines in Alabama, changed the votes, but didn't bother to change enough votes for Biden to actually win. So what was it, a practice run? What were you doing? How does that conspiracy theory actually pay off? Who would do such a thing? And the funny thing is, Alabama's not the only state where Mike Lindell has said that, they hacked in and changed votes to Biden. He says they've done it in Texas. He says they did it in Utah. He said they did it in Idaho. They hacked in and they changed all these votes over to vote for Biden. And Trump still won all those states. So in order for Mike Lindell's conspiracy theories to be true, we have to be dealing with the dumbest Biden-loving hacker in the United States. Somebody smart enough to hack into the machine, but dumb enough to not change enough votes for Biden to win those states. Wow. That's literally what it would take for any of these conspiracy theories from Mike Lindell to be proven true. But we know they're false. The courts know they're false. And Mike Lindell just lost his best last hope at getting any court in this country, even the most right-wing court, to listen to his idiotic arguments. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel. We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.